morning, beauties. I'm going to be using a couple of products, which I will be listing in the description down below. So I'm going to be starting out with my Puff Puff Primer from e.l.f. And this is to prime my face. Next, I'm going to be going in with my MAC primer. So it's Pep and Prime 24-hour Extend Eye Base. Now I'm going to be using one of my eyeshadow brushes from the Maybelline and Morphe collection. And I'm going to be going into my Urban Decay palette using the color Sweet. So at first it doesn't seem noticeable. So what you do is you build it up to as much as you want. So I continue building it up until I saw something that I thought was fine for me. Next, I'm going to be going in with the color Keeper. And then for my lids, I'm going to be going in with the color Amber. So when doing your lids, you want to use a smudge brush or anything that's similar to a smudge brush. So that way you just pat it on the lid. You kind of like slightly brush it on to get the color on. So I'm going to be taking one of the brushes, the powder brushes, to kind of take out the fallout. This is what I'm talking about. You don't put the makeup on first because you'll have fallout from the shadows. I have no idea why I blew on the brush. I have a swatching pan for that, but okay. So anyway, I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. MAKIAGE foundation in the color 060. That's my color. So now I'm going to be going in with my concealer in the color 3.5 from e.l.f. MAKIAGE. And you're going to put that on your eyes, you know, under your eyes, down the bridge, the side of the bridge of your nose. And this is to lighten up those areas, you know, to give that effect. So I point to my nose because I totally forgot to put concealer on my nose. Now I'm going to be using my Pixie Brow Tamer to tame my brows, the ones that haven't been plucked because of quarantine. So yeah. So I was about to go in with my bronzer, but I forgot that I needed my Fit powder to go on first. And then I totally forgot to wipe it off and went in after everything was done to wipe it off. But you'll see that later on in the video. So what I am using is a bullet powder brush, and it's for under the eyes, but I use it for everything else. So you can use the brushes in the manner that you like, and this is what it's intended for, under the eyes, but I use it everywhere else. So now I'm going to be going in with my bronzer, and this is a multicolor bronzer, and everyone can use this, and it's not too dark, you know, and I'm using the angled powder brush or whatever. It's just an angled brush, and it's not too dark, so I kind of like this one a lot. And this is from Physicians Formulated. So, you know, you go around the forehead. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you watched other beauty influencers do their makeup as well. So this is where they go around. I don't go around underneath my chin. I already have an angled chin, so. So I'm going to be going in with the Sweet Cheeks Matte in the color Daydream. And it's just a matte color. It's kind of like a peachy color. And I like those type of colors. So I ended up going too much in one cheek, so I'm trying to even them out. I'm going to end up taking the Beauty Blender and kind of blending it out because I feel like it's darker than the other cheek. So I ended up taking my big powder brush and trying to blend it out because I felt like it was too dark. And it looked so much better when I did it with that, so. So now I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette and going in with the color Seychelles. It's like a gold somewhat. The moment I knew I messed up, I forgot to take off the loose powder, and that's when I go in and try to remove the loose powder. So now I'm going to be going in with my Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer from L'Oreal. And now it's time for the mascara. After priming lashes to make them lashes, you have to prime them so that then you can put the mascara on. You don't want to damage your eyelashes, so that's why you prime them first. One thing you should not do is go in the under eyes after you done put mascara on. So that's a lesson for me learned. And, you know, it's just a learning process for everyone. I'm not perfect. I don't know all the makeup tips. I just do what I do. So first you want to put the bottom to kind of smoke it out. And then you want to put the primer, the mascara after you put the shadow underneath the under eye. So now I'm going to be using the same color that I used on my cheekbones and my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and the middle of my forehead. And I'm going to be using it in the inner corners of my eyes. Now I'm going to be going in with my Morphe mattifying spray. And it's just to have my look matte, even though I have a little glow on me, but I want the matte look. So for my lips, we're going to be going in with the Morphe in the color TLC. It's kind of like a nude color. So now I'm going to be going in with my Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in the color Astro to kind of gloss my lips up somewhat. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this look. I definitely enjoyed it. You know, at one point I'm like, oh, what? It doesn't look right. Take your hair out, you fix it, and it just looked great, like a nude color, neutral color. And I do really like neutral colors, and I hope you enjoyed this video.